This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, to the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, we go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salone to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for all.
Yes, family, now welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. You know that. Well, today, one of the Komon-Tok where I'm sure plenty people don't they see it against them, na the media, na the motorcar, where the SUV, where the luxury SUV, where according to source, this we check them behind the scene. We get this information from multiple sources. Them for say Gilbert Zhao, the CEO of Leone Rock, gift Maada Bio motorcar we worth $150,000. But somebody go on at why we even interested in this. Because you and me know under the sun, there is nothing, absolutely nothing like free lunch, free gift. There must be something. And the reason why would they even ask that, there are laws. This country, then there's a this statement, not so. There's a country of law and order. We go borrow from the words and we ask. In 2008, we get what's called anti-corruption law. This law even forbid you or the list when you receive gifts, you get for go tenderer. If you're not tenderer in itself, not crime, not criminal offense. But we're not going to just talk vaguely. We will cut for you the relevant section. We sure plenty of people now will see. And we also go look at somebody, one we fervent, strong member now, recommend a very brilliant idea. And we say it make a whole lot of sense. What's not the idea? Bolly Jos, aka Umar Sharif, as you know, it don't tell. It's more than 3 months now where people learn the talk button. But somebody say, why we not go? Why we just check from the term? I think February 6th, we'll go that side. February 6th, where the government of Salone admits say they don't receive extradition requests from the Netherlands. And if we check from that term, they up to now 75 days. We family members suggest say, oh, we keep on counting this one. For example, everything applause. Tomorrow we'll count 76, 78, 90. Even if you take away 300 or 200 or 600 days, we'll not for stop counting. Why? It is an awareness. This is getting very serious because there are very few people where they mortgage the entire security of the country. Those guys, they are very dangerous. They are very dangerous. And last year, We understand, say, this guy, Boli Jos Nangi Maada Bio, that Benz wagon, where, of course, himself now be talk of the town. And you can imagine that. You know, we know they understand what they go on, but when I make there follow, make love, we understand certain things and clearer. All right. Now, the last one, as you see with the time for making today for low able exhaust because they expect to get a guest, and it drive actually come up from Freetown for Cam. We're not sure actually if you go able to join because they say the network, it will be the talk behind the scene, the network be the game problem. When Minkailu Koroma, senior APC spokesperson, will for able help on this particular show. But anyway, we go check behind the scene. Let's see if that's possible. Few days ago, we tell Una say we go make an announcement here. What's the announcement? We say we go come with somebody in the history unprecedented. Lord just put on, yeah, Lord, for the first time in the history of social media when it comes to political good governance issues and discussions. Well, we host a very sought after high personality, somebody where CNN they look for talk to, Sky they look for talk to, BBC they look for talk to, Al Jazeera they look for talk to. Guess what? It's coming to talk to you. Where? Yes, it's happening. What are we talk about too? Finally, this is not the name. When we come, we can tell you. Yes, it's happening. And this is a big opportunity, not for Salon no more, not only for Salon, but for Uda, for the African continent and the third world in general. We can't just not focus on the issues. In the African news, we're going to talk about Sudan for split in two. And of course, this world news from this morning, everybody, I'm sure plenty of people we don't already see the Pope don't die. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Now, a big loss to the Catholic community. What they can just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go,
all right, straight to the point. Fambulan, I see Minkailu they still all right, okay. I don't send the link to her anyway. It's if you see good side for park, it might get good reception for January. But anyway, let's put it aside. When you join, we fine. Otherwise, we go schedule. We go decide for schedule. We understand and we understand your issue. That's a better one. All right. So, Fumble. First thing first. For the first time in the history of social media, or in Sierra Leone in general, in Sierra Leone media, we can get somebody who will go for Canada's platform. And we want to use this opportunity for dedicate that particular interview they do on the 29th of this month to the government, to the people of Sierra Leone and the government of Sierra Leone. This interview can do with this guy. It not got nothing for do with APC. It not got nothing for do with SLPP. It not get nothing for do with something like, for example, maybe just because you haven't put the government down or whatever. No, absolutely. It purely now economic advice where I'm sure Sierra Leoneans go benefit. Even the government go benefit. That make we say this particular interview for the first time we said the dedicator to the government of Salone. John Parkins. I'm sure na a name will ring a bell. Yes. It's unbelievable not to say. It's unbelievable not to say. People are like that. Yes, it come na this platform. Yes. You don't go to then TED Talk, CNN, BBC. You know, they come na the platform. They kind for can't tell you waiting they happen in our country about IMF, about World Bank, about the economic hitman, they come na Komon-Tok platform. What a big opportunity for what we can learn. Raw information. You know, we make many times referencing on the book. I think I get I'm sure these are the new version. A lot of people then get the old version. The author of this man, they come, and this now somebody where now media houses in one time. Like I tell you, I don't name the big names there. Yes. And we not going for stop, we going for continue for make sure say let political actors them. Sierra Leoneans we are make them know say we get this man at the platform on the 29th of this month. What a day. What a day. What a day. Anyway, all right. Now we tap down there. Now we come to Maada Bio an issue. Now, first thing first, what do we want to do? From we not forget for share. I forget for share. Please consider that as you can. First thing first, as always, what you for do. We all know not to so. Now we ritual Nande. We know Nande not to so. For share, and what you can say, sharing is caring. Please consider that very important because now that we mark, now that they raise the Komon-Tok platform to the level where we all know say it belong to, not so the standard. All right. Now we get this information about giving gifts. But before even we come there first, I want we do self a favor. We go first inside the anti-corruption law, within the law say, within the law say, now just see logo being small, within the law say, this are within the law say, this is not something what we make up, these are the law of the anti-corruption law. Now this is say about within about gifts. And from there, we go take Maada Bio in words about how corruption be done for say as an existential threat as inequality, right? Then we can give you the motorcar, we can show you the motorcar, how much the motorcar cost. We go to the official website. Then we show you the motorcar itself. Now just try for download the motorcar then. Now two of them now I try for download the other hand back. All right, this one they can download. Okay. Now what do they do? You know, one base we premises on this one first so that we all go understand where they come from. You see, in 208, one of the big thing where the late president be do for we way not Jankaba. For make sure say they bring institutions in, even though we know say those institutions have been forced upon us by our development partners because they will not continue giving us money if we don't have these institutions. All right, that's fine. Nevertheless, we are on the credit and they are here. In 20, section 44, declaration of assets and liabilities, and these talk about gifts anyway. Section 44. Let me just read for you. It says, this section mandates declaration of assets and liability. This section mandates public officials to declare their assets, liability, gifts, and other benefits to the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC. Every public officer shall, and when I mean public officer, including the president, they're not exclude nobody, they say public officer. Every public officer shall, within 3 months of the coming into force of this act, or his appointment, whichever is the later, submit to the commission a declaration of his assets and liabilities, and b, gifts or donations of a kind or value as may be prescribed, received by him in the course of the preceding 12 months. The declaration shall be in such form and shall be submitted at such interval as the commission. All right. This means that public servants declared gifts received in the course of their duties, if they meet a certain threshold, are described by the regulations. All right. Let's just tap this one. Now, what if the person no do? This is not the implication. They would go back. We get for go to 119. One be the case. Before I see the motocar, we go back to Andrew Jai follow, we just make sense of everything when they happen, right? Section 119, bribery of public officials, as our people and on the Senate say this now bribery. And we also understand Maada Bio don't go put one of him party as the CEO of the trust fund, where part of their company, and then they, say them be the idea, then see mining trust fund and for lay at least sovereign. I don't know how they get the name, so the name of them be used. We are in okay for the get some money for make sure say we they support we local communities there, which is a fine in theory, in theory, but in reality would not say they happen. And we know for sure we get more than 1 billion tons of and yonder. So it's so worrisome for what we see. We they take bribe and potential, we they take gifts, because like I say, all them in fact, self now that make what this man get for come on this show, get for acts. When people and they give bribe, when them big multinational company, then gifts them, not to picking gifts them. Then they give huge gifts and not for concession, for for relaxed tax, or for let people and just turn a blind eye. But anyway, let me just move on quick one on this one. Section 119 of the anti-corruption say this section criminalized local law first what it say. This section criminalized the receipt of gifts or benefit that could influence a public official conduct. A public officer who solicits, accepts, or obtains, or B agree to accept or attempts to obtain for himself or any other person any gift, loan, fee, reward, advantage, or benefit for himself or any other person committing any functions of the office commits an offense. This now waiting the Anti-Corruption Commission be put say, if you don't have power, anything where you receive like gifts, loan, fee, reward, when you do your duty, if you not declare within 3 months, you don't commit a criminal offense. This is not what we say. Now look at this one. Key implication for public servants: mandatory declaration. Gifts of significant value must be declared under Section 44. Now make we say we go inside the section and the Anti-Corruption Commission them of 2008. Penalties. Gets the penalties. Failure to comply can lead to prosecution under the Act, with penalties including fines and imprisonment. Now, let's go see the penalty we're supposed for the day. All right. Penalties for accepting bribes. Section 119, bribery of the public officials if a public servant accepts a gift, reward, or advantage as an inducement for official or inaction. You see both sides. For example, the public officer would then send for go monitor Leone Rock, as low know how many quantity of tons of iron ore they export, but they don't bribe me. I will count one thing what I can explain to now waiting they happen in some of the people there, and the inspectors them and supervisor them. Sometimes and they bribe you for let you just ignore, sometimes for let you just allow let certain thing happen, maybe sign a document, maybe give advantage or advice or whatever the case may be. And look at the what thing they say. Section 1193, subsection 3 prescribes a person who commits an offense under a section is liable on conviction A to a fine not less than 50 million leones, or A to imprisonment for not less than 5 years, or C to both such fine and imprisonment. And these additional consequences, section 128 also say the thing. The court may order the forfeiture of the illicit gift or its monetary equivalent. The public officer may face dismissal or disqualification for holding public office. All right. This, I think we don't do ourselves a favor. We don't go inside within the ACC Act say, right? Now, what we take on personal again, we still come. Now, we can see the motorcar, we can see even the previous one. Yai from Maada Bio himself about corruption. What they come?
Corruption or reducing corruption to the minimum is not just a governance issue. It is actually an existential issue because of the level and scale of corruption in this country. If we do not fight and win the fight against corruption, we are preparing this nation for another problem that will take us down. Corruption is at a level that can destroy this nation. I consider the level of corruption that we have met as a national security issue. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to have.
All right, this was Maada Bio, not so. You know when he said the statement, he told them they present for a report about Ebola phones. And he was right. Corruption now an existential threat, which means they wipe we, they make we lost as a nation. They make we know they sabi waiting and call saloon. We country, you know, they didn't win again, you know. It a loss, you know, never, you know, they get now the points now they were saloon day. Now, let me go look at this, and you will ask if this motor car will come put for you. So, let's put for you this motor car first. Let's see. First, let's put for you this one, and we're going to show you first how much it costs. This is now one of the motor cars. All right. Now, let me go on the other side. We're going to take you at the website to show you how much it costs. So you tell me how much of the came at that bill? All right, that's the first clip. The other clip they download. Let me take you to the website. How much the same motor car, the very same motor car, the we are fumble and wait to the motor car. Okay, very well. We don't see. Okay, the motor car anyway. We can explain in features why it's unique. And let me just go there. Very well. All right. This now the website. This and now the motor car. This now the BYD Yang Wang U8 is 150k floating off-road EV that does 10 tons. Now, like it get 360 degree, it turn for himself, you know, 360. The motor car. Now in this, let me just put a little bit like this. You don't see And one of the highly sophisticated motorcar them where China don't build, and also an electric vehicle.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever.
All right, okay. So, from local and I face, we now point to be the time for make no more. That Motoka, we the use at this moment. Now, why we even concerned about this? Many times, and we try this real now. Literally, we a lot of people now, which you be just see now from the website. We go and like I said, the price you don't see now 150 K now it cost. And we want to try for move a little bit again, deeper on when it comes to the assets there. As we don't tell now, not to the first and this whole year, away public officials in. Last year, let's share the motorcar where we see. Let's share this motorcar last year. Way back the entire social media we talked about. Let's share this motorcar. We can.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know.
It's last year, this now the motorcar this way back be shake the country. So I'm sure we know say this motorcar from sources, then say now brand new one, this one. And we also understand, say, according to Cameroon by one of you, Joseph, now the drug lord, Bolijos, Lidakas, now gifts Maada Bio this motorcar, where it be used now Oba. In fact, I drew it Oba back, you know, now in this thing be surface. And we don't see back somebody now this time around, we get them from a business person. So what is going on? And we see in the declaration of this guy, let me just bring can something for you. Now, yeah, let we do some connection here and Tina Gifts we talk about. Andrew Jaikaika, the immigration boss, when say then again, in fact, then again 3 motorcar them we worth more than 500,000. Not just take you, let me remind you, let you see. And this same Jaikaika, now we see with the criminal Bolijos, you know. So it really shocking for any Sierra Leonean. They can.
He said the Jew and God Mercedes Benz. Yeah, I don't know if you properly understood the question. The four gifts given to you. Jew and God Mercedes Benz. And he said the total Land Cruiser LL3 300. And he said total Fortuner. All these are gifts. Any discretion when you receive the gifts in one capacity we are. At that time you are the chief immigration officer. You did any disclosure based in line with the Anti-Corruption Act. You have evidence on that.
I don't have my anti-corruption form, but I know that
Everything listed here is the same on that. It is huge. This is huge. Okay, fine. So, we have the opportunity to help you. How do you see the business? From a friend, sir.
I don't
Can you classify them? Sir? Can you name them for us? For the Chuagon? Yes. Yes. Oh. No. A capacity as chief immigration officer. I don't understand the question. You said, when did you receive the gift? This year. About this year, sir. When last did you feel that you got the phone? I did this year. Recently. Is it in that corruption fund? Yes, sir. The one that they displayed, the one that they requested that you should declare our assets? Yes, sir. Okay, so these items is still in that corruption fund? Yes, sir. So in the disclosure, I want this thing to be consistent because gifts are sometimes giving us issues. Now we have a document, all of us. It's 4 items.
All right, so fumbled. I'm sure what's in them talk, what's in the SEC boss come. Now, I'm sure a lot of people then will say, okay, what's in go come up behind this? Now, buff case, not a buff case, not a buff case. If you get that thought they said this go buff case, Andrew Kakai and others, you are making a big mistake because we know for sure from people then say we say 100 years not to forever. 100 years not to forever, not to forever. No matter how long the day, the sun definitely get for shine, and definitely some of these people then get for ask we out and get them property out. Simple as that. Now, for let me just get how funny the ACC be day. Law you wait till the ACC be day and be sabot and Jai Kaikai. Not you know, but this now I think they bring kind thing. Law we not just forget because certain time we can forget other things. Then, of course, let's just see if we will counter. Let's just say, you know, the internet not they forget. Me too they forget, but the internet not they forget. Now, Andrew Jai Kakai, lawyer you to the ACCB say, we still the struggle forget. I hope say now in this. All right. Okay, you know what? I think if I follow the move on small, whilst we look for you know, say the thing in Kimboku, the file in Kimboku so to point that okay, let's do myself a favor in this last way, let's go back slowly. All right, listen this one. I think we finally found it.
Kefala inside the program, you don't begin mention some of the cases them who Nadi already investigate. You make mention of Andrew Jaya Kaikai in case, and also the DG, now the Salon Broadcasting Corporation. And what be the past this BNTNC, the Anti-Corruption Commission don't advise the DG, now the Salon Broadcasting Corporation for resign. How true the statements or the rumor?
No, we not get we not so the ACC they act. The ACC we get responsibility when it comes to issues like that for tell people they for resign. Okay. We take action. We get criminal powers. We get prevention powers. We can recommend administrative action. And in the current action with SLBC, we don't recommend strong administrative actions already. Where they before the Minister of Information for act on, because we discover a lot of system problems na SLBC, a lot of administrative constraints where most of them could have been prevented administratively. So it is now before the minister for looking to.
What's your advice?
Now the advice I don't give so.
What's your advice?
We advise the minister for look into the issue and take strong administrative actions then for review how the entire SLBC machinery they work, and where possible for take action against individuals administratively.
So, Commissioner, you will please remind we were listening them on exactly which one they investigated DG for now SLBC.
Well, not to specifically the DG alone will they investigate. Because you know, so when investigation start, there is always this tendency for people to look for the figurehead, and then no. a lot of things happen at SLBC, and most of them were even done by people in the lower cadre of the administration, procurement officers, finance officers, and things like that. Of course, the DG is the figurehead. You cannot investigate these things without ascribing responsibility to them, and sometimes for asking questions. And we did all of that, okay? But we be investigate things them like, for example, where people then go be given money for buy equipment, and their money then they were not handled properly.
How much exactly so involved?
The first one we investigate was about 2 billion euros. There was a payment that they received towards the start of elections for do a massive overhaul of the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation from the government of Sierra Leone, so that they could strengthen the capacity for elections, and a lot of that money was handled very badly.
Okay, continue.
All right, so Famul, we will be sorry. I think that the wrong clip, but that clip they said don't send sort of like more clear information when it comes to corruption, the fight against corruption. We know it was never meant for be fights for the people of Salone. A selective justice, a selective fight, we make the thing difficult. But Maada Bio see existential threats, we mean see the threats, if we not take and serious, we all go suffer. All right, so Fambul, what do we know? As you see, we know from behind the scene, this company we then call Leone Rock, their manager, then CEO, when I Gilbert Zahao, we last year, I went to let people and see. Last year, this tab, I hope so now they say now. No, okay, last year, this one. This na Leone Rock, the manager, this na the man, this way they say this Gilbert Zhao, CEO of Leone Rock, they say na he donate this month. Na he gift Maada Bio that mutkade 150K. And we know what they mean when it comes to issues about business, then big multinational company, yeah. One of the easiest way now for compromise officials, and when they compromise officials, they get what they want. Now, you go wonder from what you go say, okay, Maada Bio, he gets mutka then, I mean, he able buy mutka, but now we ask back, is it that Maada Bio is so rich that every year if I buy mutka 150 million. Last year, they buy roughly around that range. Is it every year Maada Bio so rich that every year they buy that motorcar, apart from a fleet of cars they will get force? You want to tell me say every year for buy new motorcar, we worth that one day now like 3 billion. If I'm not mistaken, now we have because I'm not able to understand $100,000, not to like the 2 billion, something like that. 2 billion, some 100. So 150 now like 3 billion, roughly 3 billion. Now a buy that motorcar. Last month we see watchback we use where a lot of people they talk about again. So the point is we don't see last year motorcar we work the same, but what you worry about be mineral. What we know behind the scene, Maada Bio don't give contract to one of him party. On this very mineral, on this mining area for let him manage the mining fund, the trust fund where we get there, and them people we don't know what kind of concession they look for. And one of the things where somebody explained to where they work there, when the government officials say when they send them for go and for go observe, when they send them. If they're sending for go, for example, Rutile, I'll take it because the person now Rutile says if it explain, It said when they send the officials and they for go supervise. First, some of them take them commodity, they know they even go actually inside the field, they take inside the mining process. Instead, then they get a decent, nice place inside, and they put them where probably someone ever see, fine woman, and they say, in fact, in the imports, those guys then so understand with supervisor that then they import wet baby then. Then they fly them from Europe or America, then carry them go pong, and then they go sleep with them. This is what somebody would be the Oakland, they tell me, yeah. So when the supervisor did the calendar, yeah, the first gift first, apart from that envelope, whether they give $50,000 or $60,000. Imagine you know, a public servant, they pay you maybe 2 million, 5 million, for example. Not just put on so, you know. Though you go get a bribe, an envelope. This envelope, you see what's in. You go see the $50,000. Don't you go see, you know, imagine. Not so, not you know, someone never any way travel, but way they salon, you know, you're not able to get white woman, you know. And so then deliberately now white lady they can't film for them. Yeah? I don't know if you know hook up there or whatever, but wait till the somebody, them they be there, they fly out there. So that 1 week where they go take me, according to waiting somebody be explain to me. Them they be there, they massage you, then pull all the sense like it, all then they pull all the supervisory sense like it. They say in the kitchen, them supervisor and they make sure say, "Oh, don't deal with you, though." You just that, you know. But it's serious. I'm just making a fun of. I mean, just for no more we ease the tension. But somebody tell me say that was the thing what they do for letting distract them, for letting them able to do their job correctly. And so we worry when we see this, and we hope. Perhaps this not also EB, but if not so EB say Maada Bio they take gifts from them company in exchange for minerals, I think at the lowest of this. Now it's subjected to many discussions again and investigation. But just so you know, we don't get too much to carry on can show you, no matter how long, one day we must get people away go ask them questions that would ask how Maada Bio they get them to carry out. Is it now your personal money they buy? Every year they buy motorcar worth more than $100,000. Is it a gift? Who is giving this gift? And for what purpose? Why did they get this purpose and then gift here? At what expense? We get for asking questions and if not today, go be tomorrow. No matter how somebody say they no go left power, because what you will understand, and then they not to say anything a secret. Oh no, we believe with all certainty say Maada Bio will never, ever, hand over power to any democratically elected government in Salon, whether we like it or not. You know why? Not to me what? The chairman of SLPP, when Prince Adin told us so. And if a chairman tell we so, we not get nothing for say. We get for believe what he say. And based on all other evidence, particularly in corruption, yeah. If you listen one video, they always last for play. Professor Lumumba, why leaders then they continue for day in power? It's simple. You go get the answer there. Immunity. In other words, for let them protect themselves, not prosecute them for any crime where they go don't commit because of so many bad things so they go don't do. And that's not the point where they go and prolong the stay. Now, Maada Bio don't make them clear say they go for third term. In our 7 years, that's fine. But guess what? The plan was, and the plan is, according to what you understand, and for make sure say it gives somebody who go protect them. That's the point. The red line way for understand. And all the machinery and they perfectly intact for do that. Not so magic. I say if you don't follow we said for the past 2 years, you go don't get fear enough of analyzing issue. It's super easy for analyze if you don't do 4, 5, 6 years. We of course, we're not there for brag, but at least we said they read a little bit to the follow, and we said they ask, so they discuss with people here. The ECSL, they're perfectly intact. That was the machinery where we get issue, where the world began issue with the November 23, the November 24, June 24 rather, June 24 election 2023. That was the machinery, and that machinery they did not break and party to is still late. How is it possible that machinery for change overnight, 2028, it conduct free, fair, transparent election? Babadi, that civil society say from all when they observe election in Africa, you know, ever see any election in Africa where it take 3 days to announce result. It's not ever see. But we do. We not use technology. We not use any sophisticated material. and somebody can almost say they don't get the results, they don't announce. So that person there, he know, and guess what? The ECSL boss, now one of the people that were then sanctioned for going inside America, according to multiple sources. Yes. In fact, we count the other day now, Arthur Alston will be the work now, ECSL. We get 14 years experience there. One of, I think that the South Commissioner bar, in a fly go New York, then deport them back because now one of the people there with them banned for letting them go to America because of the June 23 election. So what are the time for Turkey is, despite all waiting that happen, so certain people then definitely then get for answer. I let them fets, they want to put other people in, it's fine. Some are going to say, nothing not going to happen, Lord just left her. Not so, we go there, small. All right, now we move away from the gift side. Now we come on a very important one, Bolly Juice. Somebody now this platform where they watch, it count an idea where we see say make a whole lot of sense. It say why we not count on the term, why we not begin for count on the term when they do this extradition. I give reference to what them be all some hostages. CNN be the do anyway. I think the Taliban, something like that. I think they're all some Americans. They made a count for them every day, 50, 70. They made a count for them. I think eventually they release them, something like that. You know, but they count for them. So this idea what this man out, maybe team will say, no, it makes sense. Let people not forget. So today, officially, would they begin count, Lord, we share first. Now, Lord just take you to waiting the minister say, the admission for certain requests. From that point, the February 6th, now will they begin. And in case we forget on a very day, when I remind, we say, hey, Mr. Komon-Tok, not forget to do just in case. Because we're not going to know tomorrow, other thing will just come on social media, will take all our attention.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not Komon-Tok.
Social media and news about some tweets will come out from the Dutch government. I want to provide the official response and explain to the people of Salone what did not happen between we and the Dutch government. Last week, we talked like I say, we no one day receive any form of communication from the Dutch government. Up until last week, we don't receive any single Dutch communication from the Dutch government. In fact, the Dutch government don't conduct this affair entirely on social media and on the media. We talk like I say, diplomacy not be conducted on media and social media. There are established channels of communication between Salone and any other country on any other issue. Sometime last week, early in the week, the government of Salone received official correspondence requesting a meeting between the deputy head of mission for the Dutch embassy in Ghana and the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Republic of Salone during Bola Assisi. We received the request for that meeting, say they want to come for an handover documents and engage the government of Salone officially on this issue. The Attorney General in office reply and say we look forward for the camp Salone and we look forward for that meeting. The Attorney General will make plans for this meeting. At no point the Dutch government will come back to them and say, oh, this is going to do our way to go. On Thursday, the Dutch government sent representatives at two of the embassies. They go to Brussels and they go to Accra. They ask for me to collect them as a courtesy. At that time, the Attorney General began and wait for me to the following day, Friday. When the ambassador as courtesy, both embassies, both at Brussels and here, agree for the meeting and in Guli, they hand over papers, documents, files, with their address to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for Salone. They were hand-delivered hard copies of these documents. I will tell you that in the case of Ghana, 10 minutes after the meeting, when they walk out of the door, the Minister of Justice Netherlands, tweets, again, part of the pattern of how this engagement will be conducted. Feels like it's conducted mostly for social media and not really on the quality and the substance of this engagement. 10 minutes as in walk out of the door. This is a document where they hand over, say, seal, go salute to the AG. Document on which AG to 10 minutes later, they don't get a social media, say they don't submit, they don't serve with extradition request. By Friday, both embassies begin the process of transmitting the document and leave to Salon. I'll confirm to and say over the weekend, documents have been reached Salon on Sunday. Yesterday, Monday, the Attorney General received a copy of the document. So here's the update. Salon don't receive a copy of this document. The Attorney General, as per law, now examine the documents. And based on the examination, to study these documents and to advise exactly on next steps. The IG investigation will not explain the parameters of the investigation, they continue. Now the Attorney General, because they don't receive these documents officially, the study and examine. As I say, these are bulky documents. They received yesterday, late in the day. The AG received the document there. They provided to me comprehensive briefing. I can tell you that it isn't again. We have government on the running this government and we will conduct diplomacy by social media.
All right, so Fambul, that was deliberately we Kauta for Leone understand. And in one of the clip back we will struggle for Kauts, we just want to do the journalism and get understanding. Where the AG, the Attorney General say they don't finish with the I think we'll just see back for Weibo Kautam. They say they don't finish for read the extradition request. And now we just see, now we just put on, now we see. All right, I think now in this now, now we see.
Okay. A new constitution. Yes, there's a question about the request from the Dutch government for the extradition of someone believed to be in Sierra Leone, and you know, as you have heard, the Dutch government will say has said that the person has already been convicted or is been investigated for the commission of certain crimes. One thing first, you know, I'd like to lay on the table is that the Minister of Information and Civic Education has done a brilliant job. I'm explaining this to members of the public and been really very transparent, you know, about how government is handling this. The Inspector General of Police has also made very clear that this is subject of ongoing investigation, and that they have tied a name to a face. Now, where I come in, yes, I'll acknowledge that the Dutch government, as required by law, has served extradition documents.
Again, we put up the wrong clip anyway. We put up the wrong clip. These are the first area there. We saw them be the, I mean, dangling around. But the Lord, I mean, Lord just talk and so, because maybe time not go permit to again for spend another time for we don't play now anyway. They don't receive the requests and they don't read through. So from the 6th, what we count for you from the 6th to now, if you check from the 6th, from the 6th to now 75 days. From the 6th of February to the 21st of April, now 75 days, except perhaps somebody called something different. No. So today, we officially they begin for counts for the extradition request for say Bollijos don't reach 75 days since the Dutch government make the request, and the government they don't officially accept say, I mean confirm say they don't read the request. So what are they waiting for? All right. So and we want to tell this to Fambulia. We come up with this idea, this suggestion. Now a brilliant suggestion, say for the counts, no matter how long, we know for tire. And I feel serious are the right thing. Tomorrow we get another breaking news on this one. From what we don't gather back, We're not joining with tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, in order for tomorrow, and we'll left her because Femi Claudius Cole deal with me tomorrow. Let's just see. Femi Claudius Cole. Okay, yeah, I think the 22, right? Tomorrow 22, today 21. Yeah. So Femi Claudius Cole deal with me tomorrow. So Lord left from tomorrow now Wednesday, tomorrow Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. We take out another breaking news on Joe Bully Joes and certain thing with perhaps you need for worry, to be honest. And this information, if I raise a concern, anybody, regardless of the political aisle we belong to, you get for if I show concern, it's serious. So low left hand because we get tomorrow Femi Claudius Cole, he get for help we a lot about things and we don't they go wrong at the country. All right, so let me just start the program here with a common international stage and of course the world stage as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know.
Now we turn to the forgotten war, the one in Sudan. This week marks 2 years of the civil war. Yet there were no worldwide protests, no social media uproar. Clearly, all eyes are not on the Sudan. But the North African nation is still in turmoil, and the civil war is only escalating. You may remember how it began. Gunfire and explosions rocked the country on April 15, 2023. And at the heart of this chaos are two groups. One is the Sudanese army. The other is a paramilitary group called the RSF, the Rapid Support Forces, RSF. Now, these two sides are locked in a power struggle. It's basically an ego clash. Each side is led by a general. Heading the army is General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. Leading the RSF is General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, better known as Hemeti. Now, Burhan and Hemeti are allies turned rivals. In 2021, they were partners. They launched a joint coup. They toppled the Sudanese government. Then they faced a question. Who will rule Sudan, the army or the RSF? Well, they couldn't decide. They couldn't share power. So now they're fighting. They've been fighting for 2 years. Their war has shattered the country. Tens of thousands of innocents have been killed. Nearly 14 million people have been displaced. That's almost 1/3 of the country's population. Hospitals are being bombed. There's a genocide, waves of ethnic cleansing. Women and children are being mass raped. More than half the population is starving. This is the world's worst humanitarian crisis, created by two power-hungry generals. They have brought their country to knees, and now they're splitting it. Yesterday, the RSF announced a rival government. They said they will govern the areas they control. The RSF is calling it the roadmap for a new Sudan. The Sudan army made a similar announcement in February. Basically, the two rivals want to rule their respective turfs. So who controls what? Let me show you with a map. The RSF recently lost control of the capital, that is Khartoum, but it still holds the Darfur region. This is in the west. The Sudanese army controls the north and the east, including Port Sudan, which gives them access to the Red Sea. Now, the RSF has formed its own government. Experts fear that this will divide the country. This is Africa's third biggest nation we are talking about. It is staring at yet another partition. A few years back, the country of South Sudan was carved from Sudan, and now another split is in the works. What is the international community doing? They're playing the blame game. Ceasefire talks have collapsed. Regional players are taking sides. Egypt and Saudi Arabia back the Sudanese army. The UAE and Chad support the RSF. This has only added fuel to the fire. The African Union remains divided. They're dealing with the refugee crisis coming out of Sudan. The United Nations, as always, is missing. And the Sudanese generals say that they will not end the war anytime soon because both sides claim that victory is around the corner. Like I said, the fighting has forced millions to flee. First within Africa and now to Europe. The number of Sudanese refugees has gone up by 38% in Europe alone. So the West is finally waking up. The United Kingdom held a summit yesterday to discuss the Sudan war. None of the warring sides was present, and the meeting ended with no major decision. Listen to what France had to say.
France has taken note of the roadmap presented by the authorities led by the Sudanese armed forces to restore a political transition. It reiterates the imperative of effective participation by all civilian actors within the framework of a single process. I am particularly concerned by the intentions expressed by various actors to form governments unilaterally and outside of any process of conflict resolution. Let us be clear, the unity of Sudan must be preserved.
All right, so again, in July 9, the year not July 9, 2011, it was a promising year for the small country, the newest country on earth, when South Sudan, then break away from the main Sudan. In the hope, in fact, a referendum didn't do. 98.2%, let me just get this figure correctly, 98.8, all right, 98.8% of the voters vote and choose for get independent, then break away, you know, with the hope, because South Sudan already in the first place. You see, many times at this platform, I don't talk this. I say I can shame for talking. People in the watchway, you know, other national in the watchway, not just other national in the watchway. Other people in the watchway, where, you know, the Creole is so similar with the English. But the fact that they see top senior, you know, political actors, them, you know, then they behave this kind of way. July 9, then divide. What happened with South Sudan? Then go into war. Then they kill people. Imagine, you know, those people, they say they want to rule themselves. Then divide from the main Sudan, then go form their own country. Every blessed day in a war. Every blessed day in a war. Then get two presidents, two people there. Guess what? The main Sudan, they say get two fractions, two generals. They all will be over to Umar al-Bashir. The people, the two generals say overthrow, and they're not able to see themselves eye to eye. They're not able to work together. Themselves don't divide. They don't get now two governments. This is Africa. So technically, in the same country, you get three governments there in the same country. Okay, they don't divide now. But we be no Sudan for be the largest country in Africa and one country. But nevertheless, law accepts it. They don't break away. So Sudan get three governments. South Sudan get their own government. And then, in fact, then get two. Then the main Sudan themselves, then they're on the verge of splitting. What is going on with these people? With this? Waiting to this. What? Waiting they go? What did they go on? As I can shame. There's something. Yes. Something fundamentally wrong. See what they do for us, how they manage with resources. We don't mind we take gifts. And Ujai Kakai, you don't mind for take gifts for allowed a notorious criminal for can operate freely. Maada Bio, you don't mind for take gifts, alleged gifts then. Because we don't know how they put their money there. That I make, if not gift, if I go according to what the ACC say. Not so, if I go reports. From the ACC say don't go report to say they gift, they not declare. So because you not declare in itself not criminal offense. Anyway, now going to the world news before we can wrap up the program. We're going to the world news, and this is not the sad part of the news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
Carissimi fratelli e sorelle, con profondo dolore devo annunciare la morte del nostro Santo Padre Francesco. Alle ore 7:35 di questa mattina, il Vescovo di Roma Francesco è tornato alla casa del Padre. La sua vita tutta intera è stata dedicata al servizio del Signore e della sua Chiesa. Ci ha insegnato a vivere i valori del Vangelo con fedeltà, coraggio e amore universali, in modo particolare a favore dei più poveri ed emarginati. Con immensa gratitudine per il suo esempio di vero discepolo del Signore Gesù, raccomandiamo l'anima del Papa Francesco all'infinito amore misericordioso di Dio uno e trino.
All right, I'm sure say plenty people will already know this. It's not fresh, but at least just part of the news, international news where they make waves. We extend condolence to the entire Catholic community, and we wish and hope say then we'll get somebody we will replace who can continue with the good work. Anyway, all right, so we go take 1 minute 44 seconds behind the scene when we can tell you, or we can give the mic and can read your message. So we get a survey where they go on, right? Please don't forget. We see people in the struggle again, for not everybody probably, savvy in terms of me, then technologically wise, savvy, or maybe something, not difficult anyway, but if person not used for do that, definitely will get some challenge. But Lord, we just push and so forth. Maybe we'll extend a little bit, and maybe we go even try for open line if not easy for people. We try for do a survey, and that survey they go help we for we understand the feedback. When I say thousands of times, plenty people in the shower, we praise it, but we believe, and we know say for any service and or business we do, you need feedback, and anonymous, anonymous. Where in you not get for show your name or probably put anything we identify let somebody say, hey, now because of make Mr. Komon-Tok, they know they read me comments and go, oh no, they alarm. No, so you don't need for put your name, you just need for straight away tell you exactly how you want let the platform. I mean, what kind of path you allow we take, what kind of team we allow to talk about, what kind of thing we allow improve on. And we also get serious plan by God's power at the end of the month. We will begin out sport. We get a whole program with the design for sports because it means a lot. And then they will be anchored by seasoned professionals. And we don't do very well at the football life of Salon. And one of them will not go announce it. Go come take over that side and follow we promote sports. We know say we get thousands of fans here. Fanatic football fanatic. I did do an open myself. Just that for now a little bit. I don't behind. Today will be crazy. We'll be younger. But now, except some. Anyway, so we definitely go leg for leg, give you your feedback. We'll go put an eye up before the program is done. So if you just join it, today will be look at the alleged gifts them, the alleged discussion where they say Gilbert gift Maada Bio $150,000 SUV for go now both school, and we also see the Boli Joe's case don't take now 75 days since so officially then the Dutch government make request 75 days now. So somebody now this platform give me this suggestion. Yeah, somebody give me this suggestion, say loud, and we don't take and say very serious and we'll continue. But perhaps the most important one we don't celebrate, we don't hope for, we therefore can get somebody with a John Parkins, a therefore can do on the show on the 29th of April 2025. This as somebody we TED show, TED frequently. The CNN they want and they don't interview. The BBC they say, yeah, oh, they are Jazeera. These are somebody where all my one go and platform they go talk. Yes, they can help we follow, we understand. You know, it is so, you know, I always say there is something in this platform. The people of this platform, get blessing. Yes. We don't know, but it look like, yes, una prayer them, they're not there for them. Yeah. I tell me, man, I say this man they come. He said, no, not a two. He said, no. I said, yeah, John Parkins. It's really? How? How is it possible for let you out at the platform? Komon-Tok. I said, what? The UK government allowed the minister for can talk on this platform. The UK government allowed the Minister of Energy for can talk now. Like I say, when I prayers there, and like I can always say, we don't know how this go. I don't know how this go take away. But let me just continue for do what we do. So it look like say when I pray they work and it's getting the kind actual attention, quality. That's the word, quality attention. Quality attention. Quality attention. They matter. Not a noise, not a cause. Anyway. All right, so they can't just not for comfort on bad issues here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know. This now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Yes. We are back. Yes, we are back. All right. We don't come back. Now the other side of the program, we now you turn for talk, and of course they can't pay attention upon they can't pay attention on our messages then. They can't pay attention on our messages then and take on a call. Of course, we all right. All right. Okay. We get the fourth caller. I want to believe say this now Abdul from the UK, from the US. I'm counting at the UK.
No, I don't mind. I get brother.
Okay. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. You know, wrong for a president for receive gifts. He can receive them from family member. I think he can receive them from certain foreign nationals. I don't know it's not the law for gifts na Sierra Leone. But America, you get a gift unit where they handle the gifts. Some gifts then they will not allow the president for keep. some they can save them, then put on a presidential library. And then they get the amount. Like Ronald Reagan in time, they raise in gift way for receive from $100, I think, to either $150 or $180. Imagine, a country will say that the greatest country in the world. Now they limit them presidents to the kind of gift we forget. So, then imagine now, Maada Bio, $150,000, that's a lot. I mean, it's too much. For a company, they operate in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Now they think I mix up.
Yeah.
But the problem we making gets with this man in gift business, they reveal something about him. Remember that guy we go chap people the money, say they go bill for them, go get an award in your office.
Yeah, thank you for bringing this one. Thank you.
This one go
Alex O'Philip. Alex O'Philip.
Yes, what in this they tell we say the president compromise. We don't know this, we know say compromise. And it's really making afraid about we Sierra Leoneans. Now Maada Bio, the one they were afraid, the one they were see don't they collect param, where say they aspire for be presidents like this. I mean, if they not condemn this, then go do the worst. Me na the side and the way me be afraid. So I just stop that side. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah, indeed. That's a good point. Criminal can this country. Olufemi, we change the name from Olufemi to Alex O'Philip. Take with passport. This guy na a notorious criminal na Nigeria, Ghana, na Nigerian anyway. But he don't criminal people and from Dubai, from Cameroon, from Ghana. I think like 3 countries or 4 countries. Now we can't get citizenship. And guess what? It go give Maada Bio gift. And it's not to tell somebody just to join winner, not to make up this. The one that we don't do on this platform for 6 months, 8 months, and no saying a fact to the talk with you. We know they make up this story. It's a fact. Not to the program for we don't count and let you see where you go gift her. So again, it's a worrying, it's very, very worrying, because a criminal, anyway, they go give the president award means a lot. And the guy thief billions of leones before he won. Anyway, now take another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from I'm from the UK. You get a platform. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thanks, my brother again, Abdul, for bringing the information there. You see, we get a rule for play, and now you already do so for giving them insights there, so that we know exactly the kind of people the way they run with nation. You see, this government, then guys are waiting come. It's like a deal like cabal. Imagine Tunis na ECOWAS also received a gift from Kion. Motuka with them. And in front of them, Motuka gifts there. Then buy for a Motuka, that's the Lexus, of course, we bought a cash box and even that bill of loading and to buy them to Jericho Code. That's dying, they begin to track this guy. That gift, nobody talk about him. In fact, even the journalists themselves, we not get people the way they find out about all of them criminal acts. Now, tomorrow newspaper I go see they talk about Maada Bio in lavish life now in Oba Nabo. Now that's what they talk about too. All of them in there, outside them guys they pull them on here. Nobody know the reveal in there. We don't see Kai immigration boss collect gifts. We don't see them gifts there. Time and time again. Now bribery, corruption, you as a leader, where they lead people in. Let's say what people are saying. Certain offices in Osna bribe the bribe. Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Yes. So the question they collect them gifts here, because all of them companies here would then deal here, would then gifts there. That then they manipulate the people, the resources, which is for benefit of the nation, them alone they benefit from it. Now this government, now this you don't see all the previous government, these guys don't put as leaders then they compromise with them deals there. then they compromise to certain, companies where they come in for kind invest, certain investors them. Then they compromise. Now this make this guy this guy motherland city. And the same way we can't teach the people them. He go.
Yeah.
Nobody that case they die down. They no compensate the people them. Now this kind thing I know they go time and time again in this country.
Anyway, thank you very much, Ahmed. Thank you as always.
Behavior, he rough and he bad off.
Thank you.
A very serious statement for the nation, for the people of that country. Thank you very much, Wara.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Will they take another voice again? Yes, call outside the call from. Hello? Hello? Okay, will they take another voice? Look like say that border they get issued in line. Look like say that border they get issued in line. Yeah, will they take another voice? Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, Concern Sierra Leone.
Concern Sierra Leone, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Mr. Komon-Tok, something they were for the president not get people the way they advise them about such gifts them way they can get. Last year we see what happened with that Mercedes Benz that made back. Then this year we see the Chinese gift. But look into the anti-corruption law. It says soliciting an advantage. When you solicit an advantage, a corruption that's no, I don't know how you see.
You're right. Now then put on. I then say put on not to make you make a mopo.
Yes, it says soliciting an advantage. Now the Chinese then give the gift. So who is soliciting the advantage? So that clearly shows say the president now corruption is now the order of the dinner saloon. It clearly shows. So you see one thing where we look at now who's Sierra Leoneans them we go can clean this country from all that thing then they. Now my own concern on this, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Brilliant one. Will they take another voice? Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, this not concern Sierra Leone, they call from the US.
Yeah, concern Sierra Leone, and you get the platform. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Yes, brother. Thank you so much for the good work you did.
Thank you too for joining
brother,
us.
Just like what you see Abdul talk show, now we fear that one day right now, that country there. It just like we them say, oh, APC come with one party state, but other than the people that we set the state for the APC take advantage of it. We just pray to God that the next government will get, that people we get love for that country, they will go try for all people accountable. But if not to them kind of people and they are selfish people, just like this government, where Salon is finished. Trust me. Salon finish if we not get people when they come back again and can say, waiting, enough is enough. We go can make that difference there. Because the thing that happen at the country is so fearful in such a way. People are not there when they can hold Maada Bio accountable with the government. They just say, no, if I don't teach no self-practice and gonna be a big problem for the country. But they pray that God send people in that country there. We get the interest of the country and we go can hold people accountable, for the problem and where they don't commit in that country. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
My brother, thank you for joining us. God bless you too. All right. You see, somebody tell me something behind the scene. He said a lot of people that wouldn't see on them platform here. There are a lot of people and they're well to do for now, then get things and fine, then yet they know they come, then they know they take place. They look like say they're okay. He said, but time will come if we not take time, we not buck up, we not double up as a people. We will come, we're not able to go to a country. You're not able to go to a country safe. No, we now one forget about we not to like we now. You say as ordinary person because they meant the society don't mess up. Chinese and going to take over. Anyway, now we had another voice once again. Anyway, now I had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
It's Kai Londo.
Oh, Kai Londo, the man with the thunderous voice.
Yes,
Kai Londo, you got a platform.
Yeah, man. Today, Mr. Komon-Tok, man. Brilliant show.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, what do you mean they try for talk? Me, I go on this African business,
Okay.
This Sudan business.
Okay.
This Sudan business, the man, Project 25. The Western world, they get out of business for the stabilized nations there. Just the question they do now, Congo, it's the same thing. Now, then they refer Congo now. Congo now with Luanda, just for destabilize Luanda. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, where are you? Go ahead.
Hello?
You there live?
Hello?
You there live? All right, okay. Look like say in line get problem. You go call back. Kailondo, call back. The line look like say line get problem. All right. Okay, we don't miss this one again. Yeah. All right. Okay, now we pay attention on the comment section. Umar Bongo, they say, this is why we need to uprise and get rid of all political parties and get rid of corrupt politicians. By them all. We citizens should choose our leaders. We have enough people capable of ruling us. And Julius Conte, they say, Maada Bio is losing control of governance in Sierra Leone. It seems if Samora Kamara is getting closer to State House. Taylor, they say, that's not a gift, that is trying to buy access. Yes, call outside the call firm.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, this Kailondo.
Yeah, Kailondo, yeah, you line with the key problem. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my line with the problem.
Yeah.
I've been talking about this Sudan business, bruh. This Sudan business, this now program we be done day on. Then get them project then. This now the project 25, then they continue with still. You understand? Because like Sudan, when John Garang started that revolution day, 1983, he said, one to Sudan, only one Sudan. Sudanese for be Sudanese. You understand? And when he conquered and tried to divide South Sudan and East Sudan, he said no. He said Sudan for be for the Sudanese. Unfortunately for him, he got killed. You understand? And now that the same thing that only apply in Congo now with Luanda. Now they know they talk about MS-13 where they no go measure Luanda just for destabilize those two countries. You understand, eh? The African Union for really pay attention to the African movement. Then for pay attention because we supposed to forget our own troops for go make peace in them country. Just the car will get ECOWAS whatever they do about during the war, rebel war and Salou. AU for supposed to put more pressure on that stuff, bruh. You understand?
Yeah, you're right.
And this other business again, urban aside where people and they go papi show. Most of the government leaders there now from both school. Although it can happen sometimes, we are in Eskroma back, MOBA, now my gold card, then they enjoy. But now they go lavish, go all man they go bluff. Who knows? Maybe now the same drug lord buy the same motor for Maada Bio. Because that first one, that Benz, now in ban. This one says then we just try for distract and say somebody else. But maybe it's the same person. So Sierra Leoneans, now we the Sierra Leoneans, they'll go for a wake up, man. Look that woman when I've been leader, one of the Asian countries. He go buy Rolex, watch. They make it losing. People they revolt.
Yeah.
Just because of Rolex watch.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And we got our president who is buying those type of luxurious stuff. In West no ever wear original Louis Vuitton. I don't fake Louis Vuitton everywhere. Now you get Louis Vuitton bags, Gucci, this, everything. Right, Sierra Leoneans, we got for wake up, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you too. God bless you. Okay. I think it's come to the point where the tank. All right. Now we take another voice. We take another voice from this angle, from the main call. Yes, call outside. The call from. I'm good. I'm good. And you? All right. You get the platform. Go ahead. It look like say you line Dolo. Me but I doubt if the people in there you clearly. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So somebody be the time for say if people are not buck up, people are not double up, people are not raise them voice, then just say let's go the time go carry you go later. We all go late. But specifically, we have to give credit to whom credit is due. The people of this community, the Komon-Tok platform, not only do fantastic, yeah, people in one partner at the place. So yes, now we don't put to face here with the see, I mean, more or less, I win at the face. But really, una contribution is invaluable, indispensable to this cause. In other words, it's super, super important. And because of una voice, so they reach the four corners of the country, then they pay attention, then they listen. Then they, if not so because of una, things don't get even worse than this. Yeah. This is not SSSF. I mean, people in SSSF who they don't tell they confirm and to we. Anyway. This one come from Rashid. He said, do you have for say President Bio not get person away the advice and for the noise he can get over vehicle them where he can forgo over last time na Mercedes Maybach, now this one China SUV. And Alusan Kabia, they say everyone has your own time, so your highness, today is your time, may your soul rest in perfect peace. And Umar Bongo, they say European Union then don't respond to be very, then they respond to be very soon. Soon you go down the hours well at the minute. And this one's Zakaria, they say if not for good talk, if not for talk, you guys don't talk for people of Salon, but Maada Bio, they continue wicked the people then at Salon, but God is the supreme Karim, inshallah. And am I able to get it? Say we are waiting to see a black pope, the last thing that will happen in Rome. Yeah, a high joke. Anyway, even they say, even content is a gift like this. True is known as bribery. It's so pathetic. Our government officials saturated in constant corruption just to enrich themselves. And Zanab see they say we continue on worse. Zanab, don't tell I not see you. We got to put law now. If somebody want if before you go, get for let you know. If you not tell me, will they fine you. And if somebody want boycott, you give a write official letter first. Lord just say make a first. You write official letter to admin. They tell me age, you marital status. They tell me how much time you begin watch the program. You ever tell me how much they share or how much and when last you watch the program. And you anyway, now put another voice. Anyway, yes, call outside. They call from.
They come from Europe. I don't call this today, but that's a quick one.
Yeah, brother, go ahead.
Call on the liars them who nobody constitution. Let them highlight the country with regards to gift that the group president forgets. Because when I say America get $100 or something, I know Salon Mark must get something and the country will say how much probably the president is not informed properly. So if the other would know the law, the law can call upon them, then show you back. With my constitution say, so I think for call on the learning too, because probably it's not informed.
Yeah. No. Well, I think it's surrounded the AG, the Attorney General, now the wouldn't necessarily lawyer, now the government's lawyer, than the they're fully aware about the law. You know, they're not the constitution specific amount, but they're not the 2008 anti-corruption commission. And we not dig on before the council, but it did it by the ACC. Yeah. But with the lawyer side, yeah, we go try for look for a lawyer account, but it inside the 2008 and even the amended one. Yeah. Definitely, we'll put that in. We'll note that down. Thank you very much for your contribution. All right. So yes, you get for tell Usa almost said the program when last you watch the program, and you get for tell me back when he did protest, when last how many days on Amos, and you get for also send we the full address Usa day, you know, just in case we change your mind or want send for your letter. With all landing, we admin for Sidonde and come back for a reply. Not the law and we don't put in the community. I'll continue. And this one they come up from and I don't know if we don't take this one or I'll move a little bit here. All right. Okay, don't pass this one. Yeah, Abu Bakar. Israel, thank you for joining us. And Leah Johnson, I'm glad to see Mr. Komon-Tok. If that is what he's banking on, then it's a typical example of what happened between Honest by Koroma and himself. We wait and see. We'll not judge. We wait and see. We'll not judge. Yeah, Honest also we get this plan according to many sources. The reason we make according to source again, he choose Samura. One of the reason now for he protect him because he look at and say this man not a politician, and I will put him in forefront and me go DBN. I will get control or you can protect me. These are just open source information we will all done discuss. So again, Leah Johnson, I don't try for say yeah. Sometimes she plan, but you know, plan can backfire. You know, but anyway. I'll continue. This one comes from by some analysis is a great using the resources of the country in favor of their personal livelihood. I'm telling you, me sometimes I don't understand what's we can loss of words anyway. Gladys, can they say Mr. Komon-Tok, both SLP and APC are birds of the same feathers. Gladys, I know they dispute this one. And the worst thing, Famul, the people that they aspire for can be president. Some of them are not get absolutely no business, even for can close. They're not for even open the mouth say they want to be president. You see, some of these guys, personally, me don't deal with them. I don't converse with them. I don't more or less don't get sort of interaction with them. And I assess them, I just shake me if this person will be president. I'm not going to name names in there, but some of 1 or 3 black bearded when me don't talk with. When I don't talk with them, when I hear what's in the sea, we're not going to name the name there. As I say, I was surprised. I'm telling you. And like I said, we go do we best for make sure say some of them get for vets and serious one. Like for example, Sam Sumana. People like Sam Sumana not get no business again, even say Rambi. You know, because there's one thing where you do where a lot of people can get concerned about. If you know be me, you know for be anybody. We see where you come back now in your party. You know, support for no, I mean, you know, campaign for you because that's how they happen. Even in this country, the opposition, the then government, we now conservative. Boris Johnson, even though they don't oust as prime minister, he come back where and then he struggle against Labour. He campaign for them. the point I make here is the time when in party they struggle, will not see that man they like for support. We see what Obama they do for in party, you understand? So you know, it means say if you do not put you up front, for let you be flag bearer for for support your party. And this is the kind of people, and but not only not only the issue. The issue is if some people are not forget to not forget to Sam Sumana, Soyo Samura. Anyway, by the way, with the type of scouts that guy did, we do that film what they call Cry Freetown. I'm sure plenty people with Sabuda and Soyo Samura. If we do an investigation, in this investigation, foresee the vice president you get for pay $2,000, and for less certain timber, contract or whatever paperwork, you pay Sam Sumana $50,000. It's not to say we'll make them up. I'm sure plenty people don't listen now. So the information in they're out, and people in there, I know they understand how people and take salon people. I know they understand, So these are one key post number. So each of them will get for can make sure say we'll vet them all the way till we know what they will count there. We talk all the way till we know what they will count. Let people if we stupid enough for go fend other people when I yampy them back put out. Well, I don't know if we make that mistake again. Maybe I don't know some. Like they say that's all the truth power says true. Come on, consider this because they get nothing with substantial way at least you go feel it, Now this say that tomorrow. If you don't talk nonsense, family yourself get family. Consider that, So the point all they make here is if salon people are not wise up, or I go take other broke people people that don't sit down. What's in some somewhere they do? Another against that, sabi me and not sabi. I just read what do we do for Maada Bio? What do we do for Maada Bio? Somebody don't sit down for 20 good years. We can't get a government for run. We know from all indications say now we fought. But okay, we don't land and in a bitter experience. So if we go take people they go there, not assume people that don't sit down but from Samsung, what did whose business would they do from we left power? Whose office way they open? We need for know all Andy. Is it okay? Somebody will say, go win. What about if he win? So we for just sit down, wait, let people that don't sit down for 10 years, then go their own job all over Sabina for one country. And for be president. Now Indians have been no more. The only job would they ever Sabina for be president. Maybe if some people don't learn from Maada Bio. Maada Bio don't know. But any other person now, I'm sure say not for no before. What is it? And all right, so yeah, thank you very much joining us. Yeah, Kelvin, you're well recognized. Thank you very much, my brother. Thanks. Maurice, they say now we all see the repercussions for give power to poor man. Maada Bio don't sit down for 20 years in a work, then take one whole country and over again. Kids K, they say, see them clapping syndrome, them. What a sad nation. Anyway, all right. All right. Okay, all right. So now we just tap the program here. Hopefully tomorrow we deal with Femi Claudius Cole. We deal with Femi Claudius Cole. We gave Okayapu a lot for discourse issues there. All right, I'll just put this at Jibila, New Jersey.
That's my turn.
We can like what Jibila did because Jibila, I don't know how you want to put we now because you say we do on intermission. I call her we do pan break, but commercial, commercial. But let the commercial done the long now.
They know is it both school and don't get the was in Colon like I think if you see the president in a commercial. It's a Komon-Tok, even though when the experts there, economists there, one day we know about how the economy, the world economy, they move. Even though they say African are the next big thing, I don't believe it. I believe in what they see, but I don't believe it will happen. Until when we come to the point we left tribalism and regionalism.
Yeah, tribalism, regionalism.
Yes. It go happen, but it go benefit the West still. Because we know ready for people that we ready for work. We just say no more this man, he come on at the east, he come on at the west, he come on at north, south. And he belongs to this tribe. Now would you vote on? No one know give that did this. So even though the international committee or experts in the talk say Africa will be the next thing, they not get for beneficiary. Now true in the talk, but not the beneficiary. If not so no more, will they continue?
Yeah.
Bangera can must carry in the clap for a back.
Yeah.
Anti-corruption commissioner take teacher, he put something at the my neck, teacher the neck,
Yeah.
or when they take leakage or what's in the call. Look that man, they rob Tarawali or Parantarawali, the West, they all go do. They're not just this. This commission was meant to intimidate the opposition, and they succeeded.
Yeah, they did.
They succeeded. And quietly. But like I can tell you no more, the movie, a massive demonstration. They don't. They get for reach a point. The people then get for turn back and say, no, this is enough. You don't tire. That man not get for succeed for less people come back. I tell you for free. If you do a suicide mission, like you get for fame post, Maada Bio fame post for putting that for less people come back again. A suicide mission inside a country you don't taste war. You do that kind of thing. Inside a country you don't get war previously. You do it. You open Boku won't say. Not possible. Now you go. Now they happen. I'm putting the kind like in other particular for Canada country. Or SFP in Ghana, and then she don't do it. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Jubila. All right, so fam, we've come to the end of the program. We don't switch the line now. Hopefully tomorrow we expect to get Madam President for Unity Party for January. All right. Yeah. You better, yeah. Yes, of course. Clients, you never go to the admin, forget. Yeah, Maada Bio don't cheat you all, you know. So if you didn't have this community, must not say you never go see clearance to the admin and you don't see the condition and now. So we go for well, sometimes we don't know if you will do like Babadi, the police caller, not as well for let them go get meeting. Let them go discuss. Let them show how they want pass, how they want do and the armors, you know. We not say that so go do you, the admin will invite you on a virtual meeting, you know. We get AI anyway, we will know if you know, we they watch, you know, they watch along, you know. So we don't put all the modalities in place. So anyway, let's have the program now, yeah? When they come back tomorrow. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, bye-bye.
You must listen very carefully to your enemies, because sometimes they tell you the truth that you do not want to hear but need to hear. Sometimes you are surrounded by a coterie of people who pretend to be your friends, but they are not. They are friends of the office that you hold and the things and the doors that you can open for them. That requires discernment. That requires detachment. That requires focus. That requires selflessness. That requires intellectual firepower and spiritual contentment. Easier said than done. You know, power, it is said, corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But I remember the great Tanzanian President Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere used to say that when you are called upon to serve, remember that you are not necessarily the best. but you've been given the honor and privilege of serving. That is why we call you honorable. That is why sometimes we even call you excellency, not because you are excellent yourself, but we expect you to do excellent things. If you surround yourself with the wrong people who will continue to worship you, very soon you get used to being worshipped, then you become a demigod and you become hostile to truth and you become attracted to flattery. The strength of character is very important, and power does not change people. Power reveals who you truly are or truly are. I've interacted with individuals even across this continent, men and women who mean well and they serve well. I was telling a friend of mine who is a senior politician in Kenya that one of the greatest hallmarks of a servant leader is that when he or she receives a letter from a citizen, he or she acknowledges the letter. And I've dealt with many African heads of state, and to their credit, quite a number of them, they will cause the letter to be acknowledged. In Kenya, which is my country, you write to leaders, they never respond. Never. Because there is arrogance, which is tragic. So what must one do when one gets into public office? Humility must never abandon you. I've had the opportunity myself of serving in public spaces in this country on 3 different occasions. And in my view, have never changed. I've always realized that power is temporal and that you only do your bit and leave. As William Shakespeare once said, all the world is but a stage. We have our comings and goings. If you remember that, you'll remember to always have humility as your shadow. Most African politicians, I'm very reluctant to use the word leaders when I make reference to most African politicians. They occupy positions of leadership, but they are not leaders, most of them. First of all, the intention with which they enter into leadership is the problem. They seek office because they love power and privilege and opportunity that it provides to them. They want to become wealthy, and the easiest and shortest avenue to wealth in Africa today is public office. With the minimum effort, you become a multi-millionaire. They go there in order to be worshipped, and they go there not to do the right thing. And once they have been in office, they do so many wrong things that it becomes dangerous for them to leave office. So their continued occupation of office is also to ensure that they enjoy immunity that comes with office. But when you are a good leader who does the right thing, you do not fear to leave office because nothing has changed. And I've seen leaders of that ilk in this part of the continent. And there are quite a number of sprinkling of leaders who have left office and are doing great things. Joaquim Chissano in Mozambique, Ifikepunye Pohamba in Botswana, people like my good friend Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, Ali Hassan Mwinyi in Tanzania, Benjamin William Mkapa, Joaquim Chissano, as I've said, of Mozambique. These are people who have left office and nothing is happening to them because they are men and women of integrity. John Mahama of Ghana. There are quite a number of them now across the continent who do not fear being out of office, and they are doing great things once they leave office. But there are others who will never leave office because the day they leave office,
politics to help, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and hear, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds commit. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shine. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and hear, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds commit. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose.